welcome back once again to LDTV, your weekly roundup of all things at the Lisburn Distillery Football Club. As ever, there's lots to get through this week, so let's have a quick look at what's coming up on this week's episode. We have match highlights from the Whites' recent Irish Cup game against Balamory United. There's a post-match interview with Paul Sid Young. And finally, we look ahead to the Whites' next fixture, as well as to the club's forthcoming golf day, which takes place this weekend. Okay, first up today, it's straight to some match action, as the Whites played host to Balamory in round 2 of this season's Irish Cup. After the recent exit to Loughgall in the League Cup, it was important for the Whites that they bounce back to winning ways in this one. For their opposition, as it is with all junior clubs, they were determined to take the scalp of an Irish League club, and with that, keep their Irish Cup hopes alive. Plenty to play for then. Let's see how it turned out. Here's the match highlights. So return to winning ways then for Distillery. However, it'd be fair to say it wasn't the best game of football we saw this season, with both sides restricting the other to limited chances. When Aaron Harris saw his penalty saved late in the first half, it looked like it might be one of those days for Distillery, but the introduction of Paul Young at half-time certainly changed things around and ultimately turned the tie in the Whites' favour. Special mention also is to go to Colin Young for once again being on the score sheet, although doubtless the debate will rage on as to whether it was 1 goal or 2 for him on the day. The Whites' reward for winning this game is an away tie to Green Island in the third round of the competition. Post-match, I caught up with Paul Young to get his take on the game, and here's what Paul had to say.
Well, first of all, a win today, but a hard-fought win. Your thoughts on that one?
It was a hard-fought win.
first half, I thought we were a wee bit sloppy on the ball and we were fighting pressure under ourselves. We were ball play, but second half I thought we got on them a wee bit more and we were better on the ball. And I think we got in behind them a bit more, but it was a hard-fought victory.
As you say, it wasn't the best performance really from the opening whistle right to the sort of final whistle. We did sort of struggle. Is there anything you can put that down to?
I don't know. It's sometimes, as you say, we started the game a wee bit sloppy and then it's hard to get into your rhythm then once you do that. So I thought in the second half definitely we picked it up a wee bit, and as I say, we were definitely better on the ball, and I think we put more pressure on them, whereas in the first half I think they were doing the opposite to us. So I think the second half sort of deserved the victory in the end. I
think your introduction yourself made a bit of a difference up front. We seemed to have that wee bit of extra firepower. You contributed to a couple of goals as well.
Well, you just go on to try and do your best whenever you get the call. So I went on, just done my best for the team, and fortunately was able to set 2 up, so happy enough for that.
And typical Distillery, even though we're 2-0 up with a few minutes to go, we have to give away a goal.
That's it. We put the pressure on ourselves by giving the penalty away, but I thought the boys just stuck in and we held on to the victory, so good. We're in the next round, so that's what we want.
Next weekend, looking different competition. We're back in the Steel and Sons. We've got Balamory reserves coming here. Once again, on paper, you think that's a winnable game, but thoughts on that one?
They're all winnable games, Colin, but you have to go out and do the business on the day, so you need to make sure you're ready for the game. And we'll have to start better than what we did this week, but hopefully we can do that there, and a win should be achievable if we go out and play to our strengths.
Looking ahead now to this weekend, and it's a busy one for the club both on and off the pitch. First up, we take on Balamory United Reserves on Saturday the 2nd of October at New Grosvenor in the last 16 of this season's Steel and Sons Cup. Kick-off in that one is at the earlier time of 2 o'clock. Then on Sunday the 3rd of October, the club's annual golf day takes place with the new venue in Greenacres Golf Club hosting the event this year. Although all of the playing places have now been fully booked, hole sponsorship is still available at a cost of £25 per hole, and also be a ballot on the day with a range of prizes. Further information on this can be found on the club website and social media. And that rounds up our latest edition of LDTV. Thanks as ever for watching and for your ongoing support for our famous club. Until the next time, come on the Whites! It's bye for now.